It's the Realized Cook channel, and Summer here has began to flirt with Boston. Obviously, if you watched the last video, you know I was actually falling asleep, well, thoroughly asleep for it. That's probably because it's 6 in the morning, 6:15, and I haven't slept. So yeah, this is the girl, Summer Holiday, young adult. She works doing cooking stuff. Not exactly sure what level she's at. She's an acquaintance. Boston's not really close to all that many people. I mean, get someone with like Jeffrey Landgrab and a few others. Edwin's his son. Cindy's his sister. I think he gets along with this Ross fella. He gets along with like active trainers, personal trainers. This is his friend Ross Bowser. Ooh, he's impressed. He's actually got a sentiment. Ross sure knows what he was doing, and Boston has nothing but respect. I guess that's because he's like into his athletics. What about with this guy? Paris Sandoval is just an acquaintance. Gavin, I think them two get along a little bit. Gavin's like a brother, I guess. So yeah. You got Cindy's at work, working hard and pregnant. You got Edwin. Let's just check he's doing his homework. He's all cool. So it's all on Boston, who's due at work soon, but he might be late today because this girl's suddenly started hitting him up. She got flirty, and now he's got flirty back.
Later whips nobbin.
Gal. So.
Ah. Ha.
Ooh. Ah.
She seems quite into him, so I guess ask if she's single might be a start, and blow her a kiss, compliment her appearance, brighten her day, flirt with her. I think she's hungry there. They should go on a date and eat, but they can't because he's got work in 20 minutes, and he just needs his mischief up, and then he'll be promoted. But obviously he's not going to be able to do that unless he's mischievous and a bit out of order to her. Uh-oh. 10 minutes, which goes real fast. I wonder if he should confess his attraction before he goes to work and, you know, leaves out. Something's there, you know?
Ooh, where this? Ooh.
Hey, don't go to work yet. Miss work. Nah, don't miss work. Be late for work. Oh, fuck it. His boss may think he's skipping work. Are you sure he should? Nah. He's gotta go to work. I guess the girl's gonna have to wait. Work came first. You know? Why wouldn't it, you know? It's just the girl who's coming on to him. He could flirt with co-workers, why not? Might get him in a bit of trouble, but... Alright, the boy's asleep. Right, let's have a... I really want to get expansion packs so I can do some cool stuff and build even better stories. I can see how addictive this is and how addictive it can be. Right, maybe we should like chat with him, this guy who's hanging out here because of his dad. Like, Edwin's a little genius, but he needs to do well at school and everything.
Oh, Dad!
So.
Torquay!
No idea what he's gonna do when he's older yet. Has he got more homework? Do extra credit work. He's always got ideas like that. So he's at school, yeah, he's got good performance. He needs to get a skill to level 4. And he will. I think perhaps the mental skill will go up from doing that extra work. It seems like he's almost
Oh,
done that.
Gusha, Vinarum, War? Horza, Beery Ha, Shooks, Torky Numa, Jay. Huh?
Get through ya. Bahira Turinge. Funobe. Get through ya. Bahira Turinge. Funobe.
He needs to place those items in the world because these are just rubbish things. Like, he can clean them up, can't he? Oh, please tell me he can throw these plates away. Was this a fresh can sink? Alright, because I forgot our sink is still broken and I don't think the kid can repair it somehow. I guess replacing it for 60 quid might have to be done. Right, Cindy, who is pregnant, is now back. I'm not entirely sure when the baby is due. Or why we've got this up here with the controls. Maybe if we press L3. Drag, cancel coordination, snap the sim left, increase game speed, up floor, lower floor, select next sim. Okay.
On the topic of monetary indulgence, there's a host of new buy mode objects, like the vault for storing your sim's valuables and providing some scrutiny.
She hasn't done as many paintings since getting pregnant.
Because of course, along with the floating sci-fi,
She looks like she needs to have some fun.
who am I to judge? There's also a golden toilet for taking golden dumps, as well as a selection of chairs for taking golden sits.
She seems happy. I don't know when the baby is due. She needs to sell paintings, complete 3 emotional paintings. Is that one the emotional one, or is it the one that's got an aura? I think it's that one.
Interactions accessible in first person so long as you have the interface turned on. Speaking of turned on, first person woohoo is downright hilarious to me.
Right. Really, we need a sink because this getting, you know, forget the whole idea of repairing everything. Like, we gotta. She's got the baby bump. Sweet. You can see the baby coming. And she does. The father, man, he needs to actually bother to come over. He lives with like 2 young girls. It's something I didn't know about him when she got pregnant. I was a little bit drunk when I decided that it was somehow a good idea for her to get pregnant.
As usual, the asking price is $40, and as usual, I'm pretty much recommending it with the caveat that it offers what you're looking for. It is by no means a necessary pack, but it's a darned enjoyable one that caught me off guard. Challenging it can be to succeed within.
Right, he can stop flirting with his co-workers because he's done that like all day. He can suck up to the boss and shit instead. Right, second trimester, 13 hours and she'll be in the 3rd trimester. I think there's 4, isn't there? And the 4th one is what, when the baby's born. I think we'll get famous and yeah, and one of the 2 of our sims can get famous. We'll have a Justin Bieber or something. Right, Edwin here. What's he doing? He's got hunger, so he can go and just have a quick meal. I know he eats applesauce before, so we can eat that now. Right, Cindy, on a serious note. she's got to, yeah, she can add to her Instagram story, like, that's all fine, that's all good. She can check her damn timeline on the social media, but invites to hang out the current lot. It's gotta be the dad of her baby, man. He needs to come over, spend some time with her. It's ridiculous that he hasn't done that since she got pregnant. I know he invited her on a date the next day, and I didn't manage to answer the call quick enough to accept. But yeah,
Benibi Patona! No me!
he still needs to come over now. Yeah? See what he's saying. He's sleeping. He always says that. Like, he should make a exception somehow. He's just gonna chat with little Edwin instead. Maybe tell him a funny story. Give him a little compliment. And invite him to feel the baby, maybe. We'll talk about treasured memory. He's a nephew, so we'll share the big news with him. I'm gonna share the big news in a minute. Big news. You couldn't see that from her belly.
Shaylee, Miko Bies. Nima Shorb, Sush, Vela.
Saboy, Bertna Fume, Yonga Flifa, Fayo. Ishi
Sharing a
Oi.
valuable lesson with the little kid. What's the little kid now doing? I just think he's off to play a game on the computer. Alright, well, Cindy, obviously it's midnight. She's hungry. She could do with learning to cook, as she is going to have children. So she's not having much fun here, but
as an example, you'll see tidbits of Solani culture, customs, and folklore by attending barbecues, talking to locals, and communing with island spirits. But there's no straightforward way.
you can try and serve dinner. A salad hopefully can't go wrong. She did this drawing. It was like done on the digital thing.
Instead, it's all down to you to explore, appropriate, and interpret
Frame it.
the items offered by Solani. Personally, I
Call
appreciate
it,
departure from recent trends that feels arguably
I must have already named it or something. I like this one that she did. It's on top of her brother's bed. Down for her brother, I guess. In the story that I'm creating and living out with these people. Alright, what is this one up to? Oh good, he's off to go and play some chess. Because he really needs to get one of his skills up to level 3. Oh brilliant, he's got a level 4 there. In mental. I'm not sure what skills that's going to give him when he turns into a teenager. Like chess, logic and writing things, science, socials, motor is swimming activities, social. I don't understand what that will lead to eventually, but we'll see what he has when he enters into being a teenager. Shouldn't this boy be in bed?
Torky Shuksona. Lo. Gazo.
Like, he should definitely go to bed.
Moi bim, yasfena. Yoba motivo, hibanei. Same trip, huh?
Research or improve the mermaid lifestyle. The biggest difference in your day-to-day routine is that you have that hydration needed in place of hygiene, which simply requires mermaid sims
And
to come in contact with
Cindy
water every so
here,
often, either by drinking or submerging. That's it. So beyond the monadic
she needs sleep
mediocrity,
too.
what else is there? Well, how about taking on one of the new odd jobs, part-time jobs, or career paths? Beyond the one-off odd jobs here, except becoming a
Okay, it's
lifeguard,
like 3
fisherman,
a.m.
or
What's she doing?
diver are all options in island living. Though each of them
Really?
are
She just stood
unfortunately
there?
pretty basic and
Because
rather
she's
full
took forever to eat
occupations.
that.
The lifeguard, for instance, is completely hands-off here, a bit of a bummer compared to the same more active job in The Sims 3. Instead, here you simply send your sim out of sight during work hours to go and perform CPR and slow-motion beach running scenes
He's
off
back.
camera in parts unknown.
The man
Playing
who
fisherman is,
went to
well,
work
as you
instead of
expect,
having a flirt,
taking the
he
existing
didn't get
fishing
promoted
mechanics
because his
and instead
mischief isn't high
implementing
enough,
fish
but
and bait types that
I think
require
he
little fishing
will get
skills
promoted the
and the
minute
ability to
that's
set
up.
water traps to catch critters
With
before
this, he
prey.
needs to push the
Parody,
limit for
he
1
would be
hour.
described as deeply disappointed
Basically,
in
the
regards
boy
to
needs
both
to
the
go to the
part-time
gym.
job and the side
So he's come
activities.
back, and the first thing he
Free
wanted to
dives,
do was what?
snorkeling, and scuba diving
Play chess?
Oh,
That's not a
sweet.
good idea. He needs a
and while
bath.
there are
Like,
multiple
badly.
pieces of equipment to spice things up, the actual process is utterly boring to watch. Sims just pop underwater and disappear for multiple sim hours at a time with little more than a bubble animation and the occasional pop-up message keeping you company. There is nothing of note to see underwater at all, not even if you enable first-person mode. And those
Hunger.
Sims can't
Right,
take
so he
underwater
can
photos. The resulting images are nothing but a
grab a
handful of
serving,
predetermined
and
photos,
then, I
pics,
guess, pop it in the
depicting
fridge.
colorful sights that you can never actually see in-game. Compared to the gorgeous underwater diving we've had in the past, this was easily the biggest letdown of the pack for me. Even if we couldn't interact directly underwater, I'd still loved to have seen some depiction of subsurface scenery, but oh well. At least the conservationist career is more involved in terms of player interaction and effects on Sulani Island at large. There are two core paths to pursue: environmental manager and marine biologist, each revolving around
Great,
the
he's
idea
playful
of
from his bubble bath. That's all good, I guess.
eliminating invasive species
They
and
could do with a
generally
better
running
bath,
ahead
because
with less
then
conscious
you know,
sims
you can
around
do it
town.
all quicker.
It's one of those careers where,
You
in
get
addition to
cleaner
heading
quicker,
off to some
and
unseen
it's,
workplace, you're also provided
yeah,
daily
just
assignments
handy.
to complete while you play at your own pace. Taking this to another level is the fact
So
that
now
the
he's
more you
gotta
play
go
the
eat.
island, the more points you earn. And the more points you earn, the greater the island's health improves,
Eat and
as
sleep.
indicated by these ecology
Oh,
update
and I
pop-ups.
forgot
I've
to
gotta say, it's
tell
pretty
him
rewarding to actually see your Sims'
to go have
career
a pee.
actions make a direct impact on the world, and it's something
Sims
I'd
don't
really
seem
like
to
to see
take
bleed over
themselves
into
to
other
go to the
individual
toilet
careers.
till the very
Haha.
last minute.
Garbage sim politician, and the whole neighborhood turns into Biff Tannen's Hill Valley or something. I don't know. Surprise to the Sims team. Finally,
Yeah.
we get to what is perhaps my favorite aspect of the game: off-the-grid living, which isn't even specified
What's with the
in the
noise?
of island living.
We got something
So,
bad
a trait
happening?
that was introduced in the most recent free patch, and basically what this does is cut the power and water to your Sims' home lot. And it works well for the
Ah,
mermaid
he's
off-the-grid
tense.
lots
I don't
with
understand
old
why.
beaches, old shipwrecks, all lacking outside resource
Desperate
connection,
for fun.
providing ample survivalist roleplay opportunities. Now all you need is a bunch of washed
Yeah,
out
he needs
shipping
to call
boxes
that
filled
girl
with
back and hope
snakes,
she's in a flirty
digestive
mood, I
explosive
guess.
sports equipment.
Right, so now he needs a toilet, and he needs some fun, and then he needs some sleep. Just get him gaming. That sorted him out.
Whoa. Whoop. Yeah.
Even after maybe a sleep might do him
Whoa.
some good.
Oh.
You might wonder why I like this so much,
Nushta.
since it's taking things away from the game instead of adding them, but yeah,
Oh,
that's exactly
boys.
why I enjoy it. Removing stuff like microwaves, toilets, ovens, computers, stereos, bathtubs, sinks, and anything else that requires either power or plumbing means that you really have to rethink your entire simming strategy. And man, at this point, anything that shakes up the Sims 4 status quo and forces me to get creative, I greet with open arms. Though I found that off-the-grid objects are consistent at best. Like, you can't use sinks because you have no running water. Okay, but why are these toilets still working? And there's a gas stovetop, which is fine, but why can't I use the wood-burning oven to bake things. And then there's the confusing laundry situation, which honestly seems like an oversight. Yes, you can use the wash tub for laundry stuff, but you can only use it once. After you've washed a set of clothes, the water is dirty, and since you don't have any running water, you cannot replace the nasty water. But oh wait, there's a sink in the same pack that does have running water, kind of. So can you use that? Nope. What about that amazing waterfall around the corner? What you can use is a freshwater shower. Nada. You cannot refill water there either. And why aren't there any options for solar panels or anything?
Alright, so the kid's up and focused.
Forced Luddite territory with zero water or power of any kind, right? Again, I appreciate
And hungry too.
Who's
What he needs to do is go get himself some leftovers and eat. Or go to the toilet.
already started addressing with off-the-grid balancing mods. Go figure. But yeah, even with the odd omissions and oversights, I've had more fun than
Right, so she's inspired. I don't really like the controls here, I must say. Like, they get a bit frustrating. She's inspired, but to be honest, she needs, okay, she's inspired to perhaps cook here. Well, she's pregnant and she's inspired. Let her cook eggs and toast for everyone. We'll see how that goes. She's a creative person. For baby names, God knows. Could call the boy Travis if it's a boy after his dad. If it's a girl, could call her Barbie. Then you got a Cindy and a Barbie.
Once again, it costs $40. Well, that's about 20 more than makes sense in my opinion. It's a beautiful looking world without question, but contrary to its Oceanic gameplay can be bizarrely shallow.
What's wrong with the little boy? He's like thinking about the toilet, screaming out for it. Yet for some reason, he's not taking his ass over there and actually using the toilet. He's off over to clean his bowl. Hopefully it will reach him. He'll realize, you know, somehow, some way, that you're right near the toilet that you need to use, so you may as well use it. There's a door here on that bathroom so that if you're working out, you can get in there quicker than going all the way around it through. We must browse kid-friendly sites.
Not to mention the 350 new color swatches, Pride Month items, and trait randomizing. Those are all fantastic additions, and every one of them are free. No island living required. So yeah.
Okay, they're gonna have a chat, these two, nephew and aunt. Sparkz, I think, needs cleaning. Maybe. Who's this? That's a different girl that nobody's actually met. That means Boston might want to meet her, because technically he doesn't actually have a girlfriend yet. Oh, that's Nancy Landgrab, and yeah, he likes her. Like they've spoke before, and she's married, but they're very good friends, you know.
The samba.
Suso.
Right, now he can increase his mischief skill on one of the others. She's a snob, that's what he's learned. Oh, great. She's in the same career path as him. She's a snob, and I think she's saying goodbye pretty much straight away. Colleen he gets along with. It'll have to be maybe this one that he practices his mischief skills on.
Vadish. Oh, Yibs.
Okay. Don't know if that's gonna work, considering she's walking away. What's wrong with this thing, man? Right, Boston's reached charisma level 5. Yeah, that's really cool. So he's full of charisma, this guy.
Kimba Darfy. Yebu.
He's gotta be
Honka.
mischievous to
Vazi.
someone. He needs his
Wisset
mischief. Oh my god,
Borb.
there's his
Tip
mate.
tip.
Yo, that's his football buddy. Who was saying goodbye already? Ah. Right, well, mischief-wise, he's inspired from something. Claims to be a criminal mastermind he can do. Inspiring role model from being impressed by someone nearby. I think it was the snob woman who impresses him, if I'm right.
Delso. Tribs. Iba. Himna Vazib. Ah.
Pongi de Fui Nutch. Wixinia.
Sul. Quom se bo.
Buena. Con
Dag, dag.
Freba. From. Z Plume.
Is that Jeffrey? He is
You're no. Das Mikos Karenzi.
husband,
Chill
I think.
Bronzo. Pam.
We sit in a row.
So.
Oh, Gosha.
Polifa Thip. You threw ya roll
He needs to do the mischief thing. What's wrong with this guy?
Kurgadan Yadabel.
Claim to be a criminal mastermind, man. We'll go and scare him. I don't care, like...
Should be Brange. Brange. Warga to toe.
An introduction to, I think, more time.
Awesome.
Don Lothario. They always seem to get along. I don't get why he's not doing his mischief thing. Basically has to get enemies. Needs... he's alright. Just check the others. She's absolutely fine. The pregnant one. I wonder if she's getting time off maternity leave yet. Because they used to, like, a decade, more than a decade ago on the computer, back when I actually played. She can go and describe her new ideas to a random person, then start a pop-up painting. I think it's the one that will do. Let's just check that Edwin is cool. He's fine, and he's doing extra homework. Damn, the controls get a bit annoying. You can leave out the stuff with Talia. You can do some mischief for this one.
Greetings and welcome to another Sims 4 pack.
Sul.
Seriously, folks, Marvel Magic is the 30th pack for this game now, with a rumored university pack looming large.
30th pack. There's 30 packs for this. Trying to increase this boy's mischief is really hard. Because he doesn't seem to do any of it.
Famous.
Everyone's done extra homework. Well, that's all good. Just need this boy's mischief up.
Zobate?
Who lives here then? I've never seen that before, this place. I didn't even know there was a place here. And I'm not sure if it is a place that you can ever go into. Sweet, right, he's mischief level 3. Or whatever it is. And that was the idea.
That isn't hidden or secret at all. A huge magic portal sticking out like a sore thumb at the top of this waterfall.
These are people he gets along with, but
realm of magic itself, creatively called the magic realm. This is an instantly spellbinding location.
alright, now he's capable. He doesn't have to be a prick anymore. He needs to realize this, like, he can say something nice, like, smooth apology, that will help.
Chima Vimpa, huh? Cool. Yarb? Oh. Lame,
Heartfelt compliment.
Ah. Oh,
selectable from the start, along with 2 new aspirations to help guide your mystic journey. However, spellcasters do not have a secondary form, so stay magical all the time. The only thing differentiating them from normal Sims is perhaps clothing and hairstyle, should you choose to provide them with attire befitting a supernaturally inclined Sim. And by that I mean applying any of the makeup accessories and the other stuff that would fit right in on the set of Once Upon a Time. Curiously, there are no new hats.
Alright, and he's off to do some evil heavy lifting.
I don't know if this is done on purpose to
I have no idea what this one's doing because this kid is a bit different. Artistic talent, draw 2 pictures. I didn't realize he was, okay, so he's an artistic prodigy. How does he draw? I don't get it, because I didn't realize they can, the kids. Set the activity table. To become inspired, take a thoughtful shower, read or do creative work. Select pictures to draw while inspired emotions on. The activity table can be purchased from build mode kids room. He needs that. Build mode kids room. An activity table for him is going to be bought.
There are several ways around this, so it's avoidable as long as you're not acting like a maniac 100% of the time. Make some effort to
And at least this way the kids got more to do than just logic. Objects by function. I don't think it was that one. I think it's by room, and then you go kids room. That's kids room, right? Would it be under desks? A writer's desk? I think these are just... I don't think they're activity tables. I have no idea, but I don't think it's that. Where is this activity table that we need? Kids' activities. True prodigy, child's vision. It's like a violin thing where you got creative art activity table or the violin. Okay, he's an art prodigy, so he can have this outside. Not really true to real life, but I can't remember what else it was I was supposed to get, but never mind what it was. We're gonna need baby stuff soon, which is, I don't know, it's gonna be different. Having yet another sim to look after is kinda gonna be annoying. She's in the 3rd trimester. What? Gives birth in question mark, question mark, question mark. Oh no. The baby's due any minute, pretty much. Oh, she flicks paint. She doesn't care. Oh no. The stress everyone else is in for. By her having those sexual relations. Not mixologist, what we doing here? Right, draw a picture. I had... maybe he only just become that, an artistic prodigy, because I've never noticed it. He's not inspired, but... Yes, Alexander Goff. It's me, Alexander. Do you want to come over and play? Yeah. But I'll travel with the people just in case, because she's pregnant, you know. I guess he could come along, but I'll leave him to work out there. Oh my god, she might give birth at his mates. Can't believe there's 30 packs you can buy. That's gonna be quite a bit of money. And to think, years ago, on some account I forgot the password for, there's probably like 7 packs there already. 7 of the more expensive ones, I believe. And it is for the same game, because this game's been out, what, like 2 decades or something. Almost. Okay, so these two are here. He's back there working out, I hope. She's pregnant as can be. And yeah, this dude's come here because it's his party, I think he said. Doesn't look like there's a party going on, but they have a cool house, so he should definitely, you know, be good friends with him. I mean,
they can assist with their own reserves of magic during duels, and even save you from death if you don't have the potion for it. Cats and dogs, well, they're still cats and dogs doing all the cats and dogs things as before.
Wow.
They can also wander off and forage.
This house is actually really quite interesting. If Cindy gives birth here, well, that's interesting. If she does, I guess she can go and
When you should know. For you.
wow, this is pretty cool. Are they all gonna have dinner and sit down here? Because wow, this is A cool house, and this is the upstairs. Got bedroom there. I'm guessing that's the parents' room. And that must be the teenage girl's room. That's just the piano. This is a bathroom. Okay, and this is probably his room. She hasn't met Bella Goth, so... Oh, it's a play date, not a party. So them two... This family obviously just sits down and plays chess and stuff.
They know Jirabao.
And it makes no apologies for it. And if that's the kind of wild digital fantasy you desire, then for $20, this pack delivers that. Arguably, it warps the balance of the rest of the game with how much it rewrites the rules. So if you're looking for realism, then I don't have to tell you to stay away from this one. Especially since spellcasters aren't limited to the realm of magic itself, spawning all around the world, performing
Chat with Alexander. Cindy's got work in an hour. I can't believe they didn't give her time off, considering she's pregnant. I'm not sure if she asked or if she was supposed to ask or what. But she's pregnant, so I think they should have considered that. Alright, so they're talking upstairs. She has work real soon. She needs guitar or violin skill to be at level 3. Shoot. Don't know if these guys have a guitar for her to practice anything on. Damn. They've got piano. But nope, no guitar. Damn.
As far as game packs go, though, it's only the 7th one of those thus far. So, you know, could be worse.
This guy's little play date's gonna be over very soon, so they better get playing. Doing whatever they're doing. Talking about toys, interests, and shit like that. I don't know whose kid that is. What's his surname? Dog. I'm not sure. Your social skill level's gone up. Right, no. What's PTO? Go to work? What's take PTO mean? I think that means like time off, or she gotta go to work. It's that simple. I'm not quite sure who that is. Never seen her before. Shell Riviera, but yeah. She probably give birth at bloody work or something. So she hasn't gave birth at the Goth's house. Hopefully it would like ping up if she was giving birth, you know. And she's very pregnant. This lot. Okay. Boston's reached a higher fitness level. Gonna have this one schmoozing with the celebs.
try slapping them out of it to actually talk to them for a bit, but they soon turn back, and you're not going to get much.
You're no. Oh, you're no flea? To right. Yumas. Kaboom. You blow. Boy.
I don't know what these two are supposed to actually do on their playdate. It's like a boring playdate because what? There's a fire. Oh my god. Oh no, what donuts? A sim started. A fire started nearby. Make sure your sim should put it out before it spreads out of control. Now what you should do is ring. Call the fire department. Yeah.
Boom, Neeby, Durkey Mobs, Jerome.
Thank you for your call. Firefighters on their way. Hazel Eubanks, and you got. I think Bella's crying. Right, he needs to calm down and go over there. Why is this guy celebrating? I guess there's no fire now. Or has it been put out or what?
Oh!
If I say anything more about the lab, it gets into spoiler territory, so I'll leave it there for now. However, Strangerville's new career, military, returning from The Sims 3, now in a semi-active form. By that I mean it's one of those where you can send your sim off to work as usual to disappear for the day, but they also have the option to work from home and perform activities directly. Marching around and sparring with both fellow recruits.
Let's just double check. There ain't no fire, and there probably never was. I mean, seriously. Alright, she's cooking. Yeah, there probably was a fire then. Is she cooking for... She's obviously not good at cooking. She should have hired someone. They've got enough money to. Boston's got work in an hour. I mean, I don't know how long my sim can stay if the food's not ready. Like, right, even when the food is ready, does he really need it? And will it take too long to... Does she make it for everyone? Is that even a sharing portion, or...
Whitney.
She's having to have a quick snack because my guy's coming and stealing. Nicking some, all he gets to do is nick a bit of salad. There's normal quality eggs on toast that, I think this one made. Right, so Baston's off to work. He can suck up to the boss. Edwin is stressed because at least the fire is out, but he needs amusement. No one seems to be coming to sit with him. He just sat in some beautiful house eating poor quality salad. He should use their shower and stuff because they got like amazing versions of stuff like that. And he's full up. He often eats when he's full up. I've noticed this about him. Where are the, like, there didn't seem to be a shower down there. Ah, there's one in the room.
There are people in hazmat suits that have to wander the depths of a secret lab with lots of floaty things in the air. There are these weird vines that pop up in bathrooms and sinks. Eventually
I
there's
wonder if,
sky complete with colorful lightning strikes. And there's a big bad monster with a big mouth that opens up like
if
a flower.
Bella, the daughter, I think that's her name,
Top it off with the
or
fact
Cassandra
that
rather,
Bobby Brown
does
turns
she
out to
shower?
be in the
Like,
game as a sim, and you get my point.
and does he shower as well, the little kid?
Of sci-fi
Oh right,
shows
no, they
today,
go
there are
here.
no shortage of
They've
stories
got
about
a nice
clever
bath there.
townies hiding in dark
I wonder if,
But the point is that the
oh,
mystery
they
of
didn't lock the
Strangerville
door.
is closer to
So he's
Stranger
gone
Things than
straight into, like, the
Strangertown,
parents'
meaning
room.
that you won't be diving into the details of Bella
I can't
John's
believe they have all this fancy stuff and inappropriate. Please stop. Okay. Okay. Stop. It's inappropriate, mate. Right, well, he needs to go home because he's got stuff to do, so. What? Saying what? He can't walk. Are you taking the piss? What do you mean he can't move? He's gotta be taking the piss. So, what's he gonna stay there forever and die? What a way to die.
Almost. Funiata, John Joe Zanessa.
Yo, he needs to go home.
George
What the fuck?
Marlene, Sybil.
What do you mean he can't? What the fuck? This is annoying. How? I haven't saved the game in ages either, so I can't really go back. So what? He's stuck here. What about when he goes to school? Notification wall full.
Strangerville. I had a couple hours of fun while it lasted, but beyond that, I can't imagine I'll be revisiting it anytime soon now that I know precisely what happened in your storyline. But I'm certain I'll be using some of the new items it came with.
What a day. Oh my god, I'm gonna miss the birth of the kid. All because he took a shower. He called the fire brigade for them and everything. Alright, she earned a load of money at work, and what's this button? Yo, I wanna go back to where she is. Like, I don't wanna be... He can't move like this. He's just gonna die there. Shit. It's a bit unfair on the kid. Like, seriously. Is he really supposed to just die there? Like, he can't do anything. Can he use that toilet? Okay, he can use that toilet. But, what, he can't walk out of here? That's insane if he's stuck in that bathroom. I would have to go into their house and do something about it, man. They locked the fucking door behind him. How come he was allowed in there then? Like, this is weird. So he's stuck there with only a bath and a shower. He's stuck in a bathroom forever. Is that what's happening? Oh my god. I'm gonna miss the fucking birth of the baby because of this. I'm gonna save this as a new game. Because this is insanely stupid. Oh man, I got through all of that. Fuck's sake. Stuck. He's gonna die in there, peeps. He ain't gonna be able to survive, because he's just stuck. You can adopt the baby by the computer. You know what I'm gonna have to do? Go into their house to move him. Like, play as them to move him. You guys can hear that crunch. The most crunchy food ever. Maybe if I click to play as these, he might just come back on his own. I hope he does. Because the ATM, the boy's stuck. In a bathroom. He'll eventually die of starvation because he can't get out of a bathroom.
The two main methods of affecting this change are by utilizing certain household objects and by casting votes using influence points. First up are the new object stats.
Bring him here. Yeah.
In the game being retooled with new traits that
oh, there you go.
Eco-footprint.
He's back.
These items will now make things either more green or more industrial, along with influencing power and water consumption.
Basically seen a fire and
electronics and appliances and even doors, windows, floor and wall tiles can all
sorts of things.
Local eco-footprint as well as your household's weekly power and water usage. It's easy to go overboard.
His dad's sucking up the bosses.
Green, but already have a roof full of solar panels.
His auntie
In your basement and watch the eco meter swing left.
is wondering probably what the teenager is doing outside. He don't even look like a teenager. Right. Baby's due any time. She's stressed out and tired.
Instead of only receiving one lump sum. And if you have objects that generate water or power, such as
right, for babies' names.
Turbines, any excess
oh my god, why can't the father come over? I mean, really.
Or, hey, why not join the
am I the only one who thinks the dad...
Civil designer. It's a traditional Sims 4 job with two branching paths, and in this case you'll end up as either a civic planner or a green technician.
Should give a damn.
Doing things like interviewing homeowners about utility
Humble Steve,
drafting
go on a shore.
concept proposals,
Young
and
he.
generally being outwardly
Just a
enthusiastic about
darkum.
city planning and
Oh, again.
on the topic of green tech, you can also
Travis
offset
is
the
already here.
of not so green objects by installing
What are they on about?
items that use power or water can use H2O filters and optimized electronics.
Seriously, what are they
so
talking
they're
about?
more
Being Travis
efficient.
being here.
Replace their source of energy entirely with biofuel.
They're gonna have to say this again because I'm gonna have to ring again. Like, invite to hang out. He's already here. What the fuck? He's not. They're talking bollocks.
You can also grow a smorgasbord of fruits, veggies, and herbs.
That's a teenager.
A handy thing to have for smaller rooms.
Travis is nowhere to be seen.
Sims can even grow plant-based meat if they've taken on the job.
They're talking absolute bullshit, whoever answered that phone.
Unsettling visual to be sure, but nonetheless amusing and useful for
I don't think this man cares about this baby at all.
or cook it into different dishes for a beyond impossible meatless meal. The other main method of changing things is by
She could ask him on a date. I don't know if that would work.
Mailbox or at community bulletin boards found around town with ballots enacting neighborhood action plans. Each adult
Where the hell is he?
able to vote as many
He's
times as
disappeared
they
off
like,
the
so
list.
long as they have enough
What is he?
influence
Is he
points.
on the way to
These
us or
influence
something?
points are easily earned by doing anything from greeting your neighbors to performing tasks at work. In a way, it's like forcing the entire neighborhood to join one of your clubs from the get-together pack. But instead of a club, it's a set of rules everyone has to follow, enforced not only by social pressure, but by visits from neighborhood action enforcers. The rules aren't just environmental stuff either. You can make it so Sims constantly get wasted juice, or so everyone has to wear bags on their head, so no one gets jealous and Sims are woohooing everywhere. All kinds of silliness. Ideal for the new dumpster woohoo location, by the way. After all, the only thing better than free love is free love in a rotten dumpster.
Alright, so I was thinking for names for the baby. It's a boy.
No.
There's things like Boston and Edwin in this family, so
So, anyone else
what
find
about
this
Brooklyn?
voting system a little strange? Because effectively, the more
Brooklyn and
popular, wealthy,
Travis.
and powerful you are, the more votes you can buy. It's incredibly easy to game the system here. Just do an online charity stream, and
For
all
a
of a
girl,
sudden,
Bobby.
the entire world forgives anything bad you've ever done and bends
Hello,
to your
Nib.
will.
That's excellent quality that she's made the eggs on toast.
Moral quandaries anyway.
Really, that should be like in the fridge, because that's like really good.
Advantages to things like Sims' mood, creativity, and profit-making abilities. When it comes down to it, it's still largely an aesthetic choice. Green neighborhoods will have bright rays of
Little
sunshine,
one, he's not really hungry, but
at night,
hold up.
and industrial
Is this
areas are filled with
Travis?
smog and green acid rain with
Yeah.
seasons installed.
Alright, the
Regardless of
dad
which
is here.
currently active, Sims
So-
carry on with their sim lives more or less as usual. It's also possible to have a neighborhood
I'm gonna
path
invite him
where,
in.
while being rated green, I was surprised to see something that only shows up in Evergreen Harbor, nowhere else. No matter how smoggy and polluted the world's become, trash and graffiti are totally unrelated to eco-footprint rating. It's just a non-interactive visual for Evergreen Harbor that exists until you choose to get rid of it.
Yumbakaroo?
Grenoble.
Ah, Dola.
Okay, so that's the dad of the baby that is due pretty much any minute.
And personally, I think that's a shame since I find litter kinda refreshing in a twisted Sims game kind of way.
The lad here, he may as well have a serving, so that way he can at least get to kind of spy on what's going on here.
Pallets arguably help give a place personality. And if there's one thing
And
that
as much as
Evergreen
this
Harbor
woman needs
this
sleep
cat
and shit,
provides, it's personality in the form of
she gotta go see him.
and a different look than anything else in the game. Not only the town itself with its 20th century sea-town vibe filled with corrugated steel and concrete, but the new shipping container themed items that allow for some serious
I think they should
combined with the now
share their
free
personal
placement
life
windows
goals,
and
and
doors,
she
welcome
should
addition of
basically tell
ladders
him the
after
news.
years of requesting it. Yeah, it allows for even better
Like
tiny
fill the
homes
baby
with
kind of
tiny
thing.
living, while retroactively making those items make more sense as well. Another nifty, if underutilized feature in eco lifestyle are the community shared lots, only found in Evergreen Harbor by
He
default.
needs to fill the
They
baby,
start off
man.
as
It's his
abandoned structures,
baby.
completely empty and surrounded by garbage, but by making use of the NAP system, you can vote on what the
Rather than
lot
always
should
coming
become
around and
next.
just going on
So
the
you can
computer
vote by becoming
like a
community
youth. I
garden,
think that she's more grown up than he
marketplace,
is.
or a creative makerspace, with each one
She's
attracting
probably
Sims
more
from
skilled
all
and
over
talented than he is too.
participating in growing fruits and vegetables, selling crafts and ingredients,
Marie
and creating
Poshima?
all kinds of
Ah.
craft
Whether she'll be the
Oh,
same
it's in
after the
Kleo.
baby, I don't know.
Barno
She's done
Imbo?
a lot less
Yes.
paintings while
Speva.
pregnant.
Oh,
fizzing
oh,
and
dag, dag,
Juice
Nubu.
fizzing is about what it sounds like, really.
You don't know what he's after, the reason he's
Yabbajing
got
Shorpsa.
her pregnant.
Nee.
Kinza.
Orb too. Tumba Krimbao.
Fruits to bugs.
Pomeray.
See what happens.
Lenarget meat.
The results are nasty, but that's part of the fun.
Okay, so those two,
Fabrication, having nothing to do with active falsification and everything to do
they
with
kind of
creating
do
new
need
items.
to share stories of personal challenges
Be
and stuff.
shui
They
bao.
need to know each other
That can
properly.
generate anything from spare parts to electric lights to food.
Daba Woony Hish.
Finoi Cho.
Turnoi.
Ah, Beps and Nikoi.
Yes.
Simulated in the new recycling
Snurza.
Gibbs.
Tiba Snurza. Pabla Yami.
Say
Gidla.
about him, he's
Yiksa.
self-assured.
Mooba moobna moobna. Blah blah.
That became good friends with Cindy. Who?
practical use for all those creepy fan letters and urns.
Travis just became good friends with Cindy, and Travis is self-assured. Oh, great, they only just became good friends. She's pregnant, and yeah, they've literally only just became good friends. Oh my god, she's having a baby with someone she knew nothing about. But the other guy, no wonder he walked out after he came around. And, like, damn. That's bad. She knew everything about the other guy, and he was her friend, and they were connected, and she sort of, well, I sort of forgot the other guy existed. Got with him at the gym. It was all flirtiness and that. And although they now feel deeply connected, and that's actually, well, okay, my bad. These two are feeling like soulmates. Wow. Well, that's pretty amazing. Both ways, both feeling like soulmates. Wow. We don't know much about Travis still. They're just connected. He's self-assured. He's young. He's a tech guru. Like programs, he's a programmer basically. Dating exclusively in a relationship. Soulmates. 2 Sims, 1 heart. Close sentiment. This is something that I've only seen these two have. Deeply connected, powerful bond with Travis that is a source of strength and comfort, and he has it too. Like, strength and comfort from a powerful bond with each other, just a real deep connection. Wow. And she doesn't have that with anyone else, like brother, nephew, whoever. Mitchell was the guy who she was getting close to, who she sort of forgot about when she met him. But you never know, she might end up with this guy in the future, Mitchell Coloni. He's a friend who she knows everything about. He's a lazy, outgoing bro. He works in, like, culinary worlds. But then along came this guy, and he went out the window, and baby went in the oven.
And if you found this review useful or entertaining, then do check out my previous Sims game coverage, or any of the other
We should have a hug, I think, and talk about treasured memories.
And as always, thank you very much for watching.
He still seems young, and maybe that's gonna be a good thing. We will see. Just gonna see a review on the dine out thing. I don't like most people, like the girls, they seem to be all about themselves, and I don't know. What's this? Free delivery, JD shop now. 10% student discount. They got some fly, slick ass, sick ass trainers. And I mean real nice. Dope.
Blah blah. Grenza. Bueno. Aha.
Comedy skill.
So.
Pogomoiva.
Rouge Skiba.
Ponka, yeah.
So she's pregnant with his kid, and is it gonna be called Scott? Like, is it, if it's a girl, will it be Barbie Scott, or will it be Donaldson? Or Donaldson Scott?
And yes, that means that Ralph lives to see another day, since once again, it's not a stuff pack. As for Dine Out, it costs $20 like the previous packs, and content-wise falls somewhere in the middle of a stuff pack and a proper expansion.
Yips, yips.
As the title suggests, the
Bobaneff?
this time is
Yips.
dining.
Ooh, keep that. Jabi Nobi.
Oh,
Sure.
Nubu.
So go all in and purchase your favorite
Oh, well, okay.
Everyone's gone to sleep.
Bull Gilman.
God knows what
Oh,
the baby's
whoopee
gonna
gorge.
stay. She's gonna need an extension on her house. The money she's just got from her promotion and everything will pay towards
Ooh,
the
harpy.
baby's toys.
Barna.
But that's another thing. This guy, he's gotta contribute to the baby. Like, he can't be like a Jeremy Kyle dad.
Spiva.
Oh, What's deck, new boo?
And bar stools. And while you're free to use these items in your home, chances are you'll want to try owning your own restaurant, which is done in
Right, she needs to sleep a little bit whilst he plays on the computer. Maybe if she invites him to stay over first, because in case the baby's born, I think he should maybe stay the night. In fact, then they can, you know, do the deed and then go sleep.
Struba? Oh. Wow.
Marie Poshima?
There's excellent quality egg and toast on the side. And even though she's in the last trimester of pregnancy, they're just, you know, rocking out. The idea is, you know, she's probably wanting proof that he's down with her. I don't think if someone's gonna propose, surely it should be him.
Larvin.
Oh!
Hire and customize employees and even set up a patron dress code. Or you can just do sit-ups in the
Right, now we got,
Your call.
oh boy, Boston's back.
Pleases me and my play style. Even more
And
so
you got them two asleep, which
to work.
assures him that, like,
Food items just makes my day for some reason. This is exactly the
things weren't too fake
restaurant that
between them.
water and frozen TV dinners go right
What's up with him anyway? Oh, he's got fuck all energy, this guy. He needs to go straight to sleep.
jungle moss eggs with space tacos.
He's worked his ass off and he didn't get promoted either. A successful image was sent off for the total of the web. Who could ask Bustin's 12 followers? Right. He's got the mischief skill. He's been excellent at work. But he hasn't done the mischief interactions that he's supposed to start. But still, he should be promoted. Excellent at work, and he's got the skills needed. I think that's out of order that he's not. What's going on here?
Indaki. Indaki.
She needs a toilet. I wonder if she's gonna give birth while the dad's there. But she's not about to do it on the toilet, is she? Give birth. Third trimester, give birth in question mark. Pleasantly satisfied from the woohoo. Deep connection, which she's loving up. And he's a good friend now. Really, he should have been a good friend before, you know, before a pregnancy. I think their baby, him and her, they should make quite a good looking little creative baby. Blending their genetics. So they got names like Barbie for a girl to play on Cindy.
Everyone enters your establishment with a neutral 3-star rating. It'll go up or down depending on how they're treated.
For a boy, there is always Travis Jr.
Special icon underneath their star, signifying they're a professional food snob or critic. So you better
She has to nap there. Oh, man, she's asleep in bed with her husband. Food's gone off. The eggs. It was excellent quality. Now it's gone off. Let's just hope he's not after her for money. Maybe thinks that she's rich to be able to be. She's got a decent job and looks after her brother and his son. And this, they have made characters quite more in depth than you'd think. I mean, I don't get when she's gonna give birth, but before she does, I don't think he should live here. I'm not 100% sure about that though. You gotta manage wells, save and go to manage wells. We're gonna save over stuck. It turned out we weren't stuck. This is before a baby, you know, before baby's born. Edwin got out of the Goth's house fine. Told this game movement to walk faster and eventually we can run. But that's cool. The more realistic it is, I guess, the better. Excuse the most crunchy crisps in the world.
Overall, I really enjoyed Dine Out. Combined with the new features introduced in the latest patch, The Sims 4 got a much-needed shot in the arm this month. There's still a lot of stuff that I feel is missing from the overall game, but that's not for this video. So, as for the pack alone here, I would say go for it. Probably no surprise since I've been on board with every game pack so far, but I really like the idea of specialized mini expansions like this. You get a respectable amount of new stuff.
Looks like Travis is awake. Is he waiting for the baby to be born? Oh no, it's 8 a.m.
Plenty of fun. I'd say give it a shot if you enjoy the whole owning a restaurant theme, or just want another reason to get your Sims out of the
Boston will be
house.
staying asleep a while. Cindy's kind of hungry.
And if you enjoyed this episode of LGR,
I guess she could wake up and then
there's some linked to right here, as well as new videos every Monday and Friday on Sims and a whole bunch of other topics, because there's a lot in life that I like.
serve the
and wanna talk
breakfast
about, so
of
that's what I do here.
scrambled eggs with bacon.
As always, thank you very much for
An
watching.
expensive one. Hopefully she won't mess up the cooking of it. You got the baby you.
Almost like clockwork, the next Sims 4 game pack has arrived, known as the Sims 4 Spa Day.
And I'll probably name it something that doesn't really relate to who
Much smaller than an expansion. I quite liked the idea
who
of
these two are, but
my review of the first one out.
Neeb,
So I was really curious to see.
probably the kind of cool name. And
Well, it seems that Spa Day is all about embracing a laid-back, level-headed lifestyle.
Travis Jr. I'm not too sure about.
Saunas and meditation. Sounds great to me. So let's dive in and see how the Sims react to such
Not Brooklyn.
Seemsta. For
And
say.
for a surname,
Neepsta.
you
Fonty.
could go with
So
Donaldson
china
Scott.
Z. Ye dupsa.
Donaldson
What
Scott.
dista bay.
Travis
That
Jr.
was
Nabo.
Travis Jr.
Sheemsta
Donaldson
Pilton.
Scott is a bit too long.
Tringa.
There's Brooklyn.
Washinoi Lonkas. Punare.
Brooklyn.
Tricksto.
Oh my gosh, it's a long name.
Cornabia.
Travis. Blah, 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 blah.
Washinoiba. Kunze.
I'm tired. Yeah, it's
Muy
hard to,
bien.
hard to say.
So.
Donaldson.
Buena soup.
It's like Brooklyn Scott,
Selfie.
or Travis Jr. Scott. Would be easy. So he's going now. That's a bit disappointing because she's just made him breakfast. Normal standard, wasn't excellent like the eggs and toast she did the other day, but scrambled eggs with bacon. Oh well. I thought she was about to have the baby, then she's due any time, so she's got that digital thing to do art on her. This is one that she did with that. She did all the paintings on the wall. And you got the little one there who she's gonna have a chat with, who's just casually playing chess, which he often does. Pretty cool kid.
Ah, Zilnaroy?
Be very interesting when she has a baby.
Doda Veppy? De bishi panoisa moikiform, huh? Whoa, Doda Veppy? De bishi panoisa moikiform.
I remember what we're gonna need for it. I think we need like a,
Motivo. Hibine.
well, a
Bane
cot.
trip, huh?
Definitely need a cot.
Basie. Bad Jimbla. Forza.
But like,
Chibi Jabina. Ex-Una Bay.
he is tired looking after a baby in here. I don't know, social services might come. Seriously, social services might
Ah, Zilnaroy?
come along, and if they did, they'd probably take poor little Edwin.
Doda Veppy? De bishi panoisa moikiform.
Edwin could move out. I mean,
Motivo. Hibine. Bane trip, huh?
Boston? Boston? He wouldn't survive on his own. He wouldn't earn enough money. I mean, Boston, if he was on his own, seriously, you think that, was it $17 an hour from 8 to 4? I think that's gonna cover like a whole week, food, bills, everything. And like, out of those funds there, I would say only about 4 would be his. And what could he build or live in for that amount of money? He'd barely have a bathroom. He'd have a piece of land and then a few items on it. He's got to get more money before he can move out. It might take Edwin working for them two to afford to get out, or Edwin might be out before he is, or well, Cindy might chuck him out. Like, Liz thinks Cindy should chuck him out now, and that, you know, he shouldn't be, she shouldn't have to pay for him and live with him, but he's family, and that's a nephew. She doesn't want a nephew on the street or living really rough and poor when she's got her own little studio apartment thing that they can fit in, because it's quite big, let's face it. And you got all your basic features, all your yeah, I mean, the nephews can be brought up quite well here. The fact that it's really kind of big here. Like, I know that his money did help her buy it, but
throughout all the
You
noise
didn't
and
put
not
much
stress
into
out.
it.
In short, real life me needs a real life spa day, and playing this pack actually made me feel like I'd had one.
What was
It was
this?
a welcome feeling. So, in that respect, for me, at this exact point in time,
Not
spa
this
day
guy.
was very much
I want
worth it.
Cindy to greet him, whoever he is.
If you found this video relaxing or something good at all, then great. Why not watch more? There's plenty
She
more
should be
videos
on
of The Sims 4
maternity
of
leave. I
similar
do not
titles, as well as
understand
tons of
why
music,
she
gaming,
hasn't
and
got
more
maternity
every
leave,
Monday
but
and Friday.
I
Subscribe
guess
to
it's quite a
LGR
good
if you'd like
thing
to, or follow me on Twitter and Facebook if you give
that
a
she's
crap.
worked, because
There's also
it's got
Patreon,
her
which helps keep the show going and keeps me from stressing out so much, so your
got
support
her a
is
lot of money,
always appreciated.
a bit more
And
money.
thank you very much
She
for
got money
watching.
for her promotion and stuff.
Dad.
Tac tac.
You got Edwin, who Edwin's quite a chatterbox, man. He talks to other
Yano
people.
Zorpal,
Will help him
Blahopars.
out knowing everyone going into labor. Oh my god, here comes it. Oh my gosh, damn. She gonna do it outside as well. Shit. Labor. Fuck. Oh my gosh. Right. With Edwin, he's a little autistic prodigy genius.
At this point, it's only sold online, not on store shelves. Once you've got it installed, just go into your game and enjoy the overbearing menu blasting you in the face with pieces of content. Start a game, and
Does
whenever you
he?
feel like it,
Yeah, he knows Travis a little bit. Edwin does. They're acquaintances, but he's gonna be like uncle-in-law now, I think. Damn. He's gonna have a half. It'll be his cousin, actually. He's about to have a cousin.
Yes, this is the realm of mosquitoes, cabins, waterfalls, and taking a dump.
And Boston will have. Well, he's about to be an uncle for the first time. He can go get himself some bacon and scrambled eggs while the action is going on. This is gonna be crazy. Right, for names, I gotta make sure I'm sure people. So we got. Oh man, what did we have? Bobby for a girl, which is a bit, out there and wacky and crazy, but.
Several new things to do. For one thing, you can now place tents and campfires and all that sort of outdoorsy camping stuff. Tents not only give you a place to rest, but they're fun for kids to play in, and even more fun for adults to play in. And if you forgot to bring one, there's a ranger station that lets you buy tents.
Robbie's quite a nice name.
You're not stuck fending for yourself
Like,
and drinking your own
I can imagine her and this Travis having a kid called Robbie. Or Brooklyn. I think she like and follow celebs being an entertainer, so, and he's a programmer. So like, should it be Donaldson? Because they're not married, so I don't know if it's gonna be Scott or Donaldson, or Donaldson Scott Donaldson.
Roasting hot dogs, playing in the fire, telling ghost stories, and singing terribly are all on the
Or is it a Scott? Wicked.
Of course, there are things to do
Also
in the day as
might
well,
work.
like kicking back with a cold one and an old friend, or eating cheeseburgers.
Bobby Donaldson or Brooklyn Donaldson. Travis Jr. Donaldson.
Beyond the main campground, there's a nearby woods you can explore, filled with other collectibles and horror movie sets. Surely an attractive young
Junior Travis Donaldson. Junior Travis Donaldson Scott. Would that work? I haven't slept all night, people. I did drink JD and I can't buy my Coca-Cola. is still the JD on a little run.
It's not the same experience as roughing it in a polyester shack in the dirt, but if you've got the money and don't have
Well, it's still in the drink. Only a drop, but
cabins can also
still.
be incredibly cozy. So if a romantic getaway is on your agenda, but you'd rather not deal
It drops a lot when you're tired. It's good that they're like soulmates. They spent nights together, you know, and
really cool little pack of a game pack that is, and I'm really amused they're
her new piece, she's the opening act. A great entertainer, but problem is, she's gonna need to pay a lot on babysitters now. So up her guitar or violin skill. She gets £54 an hour, so you think she could afford a kid and a babysitter. But she is paying for her brother and her brother's son. And the money's gone down, not up, so... Hyacinth, the woman there's about to go into labour, and I'm just thinking, like, what name to give the baby. This is the dad. That's who she's with. I don't know all that much about him, his traits, which is a bit odd, but he's self-assured. His name's Travis Scott, he's a tech guru. They're soulmates, deeply connected. Okay, let's do this. Oh gosh. I'm a bit nervous for her. Like in labour, from trying for baby, it's go time, 3 hours. Ah, okay, so within 3 hours she'll give birth. Well, it won't actually take 3 hours, it'll probably be like 10 minutes. If that.
Dag.
Huh?
You know what she should do? She should call the baby's dad. Get him over immediately. Yeah, add to the Instagram story. She's a entertainer type, isn't she? She should probably do that. Try to get the dad over in time. And her mate Mitchell, maybe. Wherever he is. Although he doesn't actually know about the baby even. Oh well, this could cause drama. Why this shows I'm not watching this live. This is live. Why don't you think it's live?
Dag.
Like, surely you can see your comments posted up. Although it doesn't say. It doesn't say doesn't say that anyone's actually watching. It just says. Just brings up the comments. Who's this guy? This perfect image for today's mood. Your followers. She's now got 72 followers because she's posted and got another 12. Everyone is coming over. Oh sweet, here's her knight in shining armor. Her man. You best fill the baby before it's out. Forget this guy. Although he can hang out if he wants. He's going crazy over the baby. The fact that it's gonna be born.
Lume Bepto? Oh, Shimukwara.
This is Mitchell, who didn't even know that she was pregnant.
Blanche Farben. Duga Sivar. Sorb.
Maybe she should invite him to feel the baby, like, before it's born.
So.
Ah, Dag Dag.
I think, like, this woman in this story I've created, she's still got, feelings for, still got some feelings for Mitchell.
Nilshaba. Tomarimple. Wafatub Fibose. Jewel. Nilshaba. Tomarimple.
Sweat. Baby Ponka.
Always meeting new people.
Herb's Canoe. Mertz de Fusha.
Even when you're about to give birth. Actually, no, fuck it. She can give birth in here. Damn, this is gonna be, gonna be an interesting one.
Tariq, be Ralph.
Oh, well, okay.
I think she should maybe let her friend, who she's actually was seriously into, feel the baby. I mean...
So China Z. Yeah, dupsa. Hey, yeah. Vinisu.
Balco?
Bosta.
Balconar.
Let's give the Mitchell and the brother get along.
Lavo. Wanna choose? Zorbo.
Gilink. Nermokrankus. Dibawis para Shirozima.
Aha.
Finhobero.
And there you got Don and Jay Huntington
New Miv. Amson.
talking.
Subayos.
Yumbara.
Hopefully he's not gonna get pissed off that she's letting
Jabi Nobi.
Nubu.
him feel the baby.
Bosi Jabine.
Roy. Dane.
Best in there. Okay, I think that has caused a little bit of tension because you got him putting the thumbs down because of him touching the baby. Maybe he doesn't particularly like Mitchell. He's got a thing with Summer. Cindy's sister, Nancy Landgrab, he's good friends with. She's a materialistic snob criminal. And then Ross, his friend, there. Okay. But he doesn't look happy about Mitchell getting closer with the character Cindy. But Cindy knew him first. She knew Mitchell before Travis, but still. Cindy's too miserable to do jokes right about now. She can ask him to join the household. We don't know how he lives like, and there isn't even time to check, so that will have to come after the baby's born, perhaps, if it's gonna happen. Probably blow him a kiss, I mean...
Vanilla tip the door.
She's not gonna kiss him, she's at least blow him a kiss. I guess everyone should wait around in this room until the baby's born. Is he trolling for... is he being a troll? Troll on the forums. I bet the charities don't give to the charities. In regards to career, you can find jobs on there, more choices. You got the web, you got a notebook, things you can order, seeds, voodoo dolls, upgrade parts. You can socialize.
Sims 4 llama costumes in Final Fantasy 15 now. Okay. And
Find a pen pal.
Yara and Azu.
for the Sims 4.
Is he? He's learning something by trolling. Is that like mischief? Because he does need a mischief skill.
Adventuring from World Adventures. But as you might guess from the title, it's no longer a
What's up with Edwin? He shouldn't be uncomfortable. He's not about to give birth. Oh, his bladder. There's something wrong with Edwin. I mean, seriously. The boy just doesn't use the toilet when he needs to, basically. Ah, the toilet is broken.
Tane Wexna. Beplanabar? Balonov Pogan.
He needs to go and use the toilet. I don't know what's up with him, but he's doing... he's eating first. Oh my god, Cindy's just there looking at Mitchell as if he's the dad or something. I know them two get along, but these two are looking at him like they ain't happy. And you think about Mitchell, I don't know, he's not the dad, so you can see why. And these two are just doing their own thing. Don's thinking, like, what the hell about Jay Huntington, I think. I can imagine these two being a bit competitive. They're quite similar people. And you got Mitchell there. But these two are thinking, what the hell are you doing? Because he's not the baby's dad.
This is a small collection of food and vendor stands that pop up every so often during certain hours, much like the festivals in the City Living Pack. So you've got a food truck for trying out some local cuisine and a few tables with various items.
Olakuma Fez.
To surviving the jungle. Be sure to check both the vendor items menu and the outtakes.
He's looking, thinking, you know, he's trying to distract from it, but
with the machete in hand, you can start slicing into the overgrowth.
they should talk about a treasured memory for the baby's born.
Extra reward points with your jungling. After you've killed more vines than Twitter in 2016, you can pass through
Maybe gossip a bit.
Jimpel Sway. Klein Schwarben. Dugas and Bar. Zorn. Dad. Gobi?
No big blurba.
Nopsa, huh?
Uh-oh. It's coming. Yo, it's coming, people. That's it. The baby's here. Cindy's having a baby. And this is bad because, look, Mitchell is right there. Travis is over here with her brother, but you got Mitchell. Mitchell's right there, man. Oh my gosh.
But as you level up, you'll glean an increasing number of interactions for each dirt hole. Like eventually you'll unlock the ability to start an excavation, which lets
Okay, let's do this.
Ooh, Miss Stell. Ooh.
Monet?
Ow.
Tagub.
mustaches and more. After this, your Sims can ship them off to be cleaned and authenticated, or you can just do it yourself if you've got
Olakuma Fez. Jimpel Sway. Zarb's Canoe. Mertz to Fusha.
Ow.
It's a go. I thought it might be a go.
but it also gives you some valuable artifacts that
Right.
surprise affect the emotions of nearby Sims.
Bobby.
Sometimes you'll uncover
As much as, not Barbara even, Bobby. The mother's called Cindy, so, Bobby Scott Donaldson might be how it is, or, Bobby Jade?
but it's a decently varied one with waterfalls, bridges, cliffsides, and all sorts of lush vegetation.
Bobby...
Limitations are apparent pretty quickly since each jungle location is actually quite small with only a handful of interactive items in it. But you do get a choice of pathways from time to time, and you can't explore the entire jungle in one vacation, since it only allows a certain number of gates to be passed through per trip, providing an artificial incentive to take multiple trips. And you'll want to explore
Maybe just Barbie for a first name.
a randomly generated building that contains a variety of
And then
mazes,
Scott
traps, treasures,
Donaldson.
and puzzles. Well, I say puzzles, but what I really mean are things that you click on, let us examine for a minute, then depending on your skills and random chance, you'll either find out the answer or you won't.
Because it is a Scott at the end of the day. So it should be Scott Donaldson. Even just Scott.
And seeing if your Sims have the attributes and luck needed to pass to the next section. Yeah, sticking your hands into dark wall holes is never advised, unless you're in The Sims 4 and are looking for something fun to happen.
Actually,
Sometimes it'll
we'll
only be a
go
spider or some creepy crawly. Other times you'll
here,
be poisoned and have to
and
seek out
then
an antidote in town. Other times you'll randomly do something right
Donaldson.
and move on. And each new room of the temple will provide some treasures in the form of big sites, simoleons, relics, and even treasure
It's a
chests.
Donaldson, but it's a Scott too, so...
There are also skeletons.
Oh, come on. One more letter. Oh no.
I've missed skeletons being in The Sims.
Donald,
In fact,
so...
they're back with the
Oh
simple
no, we're
method
just gonna have to
I was
do
curious to
Donaldson
bring
here.
back. Unfortunately, they're not a new life state exactly, so you can't go about making your own skeletons and create
We'll
a
put the
sim or
Scott here,
being a skeleton full
just so
time,
people
but
know that,
at least
you know,
find and interact with
Scott's
them
the
if you
dad.
come across them, and even become one temporarily by way of blessings
Barbie
and
Scott.
curses. Remember those relics I mentioned
Barbie
earlier?
Scott
One of them is a
Donaldson.
death relic.
Conqueror Bima.
Ralph.
Mapiro.
Baby's born. Cindy and Travis
Arpanaya
had a
Mon
baby.
Grabe. Just know it.
New.
All of these relics are one of the main things to accomplish
Aw,
while adventuring. And again, it's a lot of compulsive
that's
busy
so
work, but the
cool
results can be
and so
enjoyable
cute.
while it lasts, especially when using a
Me.
They
relic.
had a little baby. I think
No.
he's got brown eyes like the dad. She needs the toilet, and
As you increase your Selvadoradian culture
baby,
level,
the baby probably needs everything.
activities like doing a local dance and using local greetings and playing local songs
Oh,
on the
little
guitar.
baby,
And
man.
this is accomplished by just doing things.
That's the
Everything from
first
talking
baby.
locals to studying artifacts to drinking cocktails results in an increase in the new Selvadoradian culture.
And it's pretty cool, there was lots of people there as well.
Skill that you can max out
You
by
had,
drinking yourself into
Jay
oblivion.
Huntington,
It's a slow way to
you
level
had
up,
Don
but hey,
Lothario,
yourself, you can do
Mitchell
it.
Calais. It's like all the dads that could have been the baby daddy, like all the people who could have, she could have got with. Bobby Scott Donaldson as the kid. You got Boston there. The brother, Travis Scott, the dad. Bobby Scott Donaldson. Lame. Cindy Donaldson. Sweet. So,
Utuni Grotty.
Albuda Brute.
oh, why is she, she's a black girl in, that's weird. In the image, they need to get that right, the race of the baby. Okay, she's off to give a cuddle to they, I guess, oh, I think Don Lothario is about to go and see the baby because she's crying.
Yumbahay, Yumbala, Lizzee, Sloofa Warmba,
You should pick her up. She seems to be a bit nervous too.
Huh? Kofa? Huh?
Oh, Queen.
Franjwaga? Lastuba?
Oka, yips, yips.
Con seems to be getting along with the baby quite well.
Karamusik. Ospa? Krevisu?
It's gonna be harder for all of them in life now. I mean, they've got the baby to look after as a family. And the dad, I doubt he's gonna really be there, so I wish Edwin would get off the toilet. He's got some kind of issue the way he's just not great with going to the toilet when he needs to and shit. Right, he can go outside. You got, I think Mitchell's about to, yeah, Mitchell's seeing to the baby. he can seriously go outside and put whatever in his inventory, his picture.
Oh,
Wexel. Whelm. Pator. Warmba. Stern Zerpa Nooch.
Chima Rabu.
Jay Huntington and Mitchell are playing chess. And Cindy is gonna come and rock her baby. I think that's all they do at this age, is they just stay in the crib a lot.
Here. Wayne Fabano. Chita Funa.
Literally. I got an idea, as there's not many viewers, thank God, because this is more of a personal type of thing that's not really going to be watched, if you know what I mean. Only kids will probably enjoy it. But yeah, there you go.
New drip.
Zarb's canoe.
Gownim Shersha. Ribbits about. Yeftime Abasani.
I think people are going now. Mitchell and everyone. Mitchell's gone and Jay Lothario is gone. Probably thinking she's had a baby now. They've got no chance of getting what they originally wanted there. Jay Huntington's gone. Well, they've seen the baby born, so they've, you know, it's gone. Alright, what's going on here? With his interests, he needs a bladder. They really need to learn to go for a pee when they need to pee. It's getting ridiculous. And why do they always need to pee at the same bloody time? Like, don't sit and research workout tips when you're supposed to be having a pee. Wait, what's the other thing he needs? Right, he can have a bath then, whilst no one's using the bath. I think soon there'll be 4 of them, and then they're gonna have to move or something. You can clean that with whatever. Clean the bath in a bit. And you got Cindy here, probably happy about the baby. Close connection, new baby. What's that say? That nothing's more joyous than the birth of a child. Opening act, skills.
Speaking of which, it seems appropriate to explore the rest of the content through the lens of each season individually. So,
a very good painter who has had a baby with Travis. And I don't know why, but Bobby Scott is shown as a black girl for some reason. Daughter, solid trust, great memories. Bobby Scott Donaldson, her first kid. That's her friend Mitchell. And you got, she's feeling very deeply connected with Scott. Boyfriends, soulmates, and they got a baby.
Here you're provided a machine to control the weather yourself. In this case, Dr. June's weather control device. It requires
19 days until she's an adult. She's got her stats, everything she's done. She's woohooed 5 times. Meals eaten 14, total whims completed, all of this. She had a lot of happy times. Her genealogy, got her and her brother, her daughter, and then from her brother, his son Edwin. The thing is, she can't afford to look after everyone, even though she's got a decent wage as an opening act and she can paint. She just can't afford it, so I think them two might have to move out eventually, so it's just her and her daughter. But then she wouldn't be able to work, so she needs him to stay for that. So maybe she can play him back by making him look after the baby a lot. Or she can have a random person move in who will look after the baby and be there constantly. And if that person bought, say, 15 grand, they could have a little outdoor room where that person would just live. Hey, what the hell? No, you're not having a nap. You got a baby there who needs, like, feeding. You can breastfeed her, like... Because bottles, I think they used to cost £10 each. I'm not quite sure, but... Breastfeed the baby. She's hungry before this spoils. Is it spoiled yet? Right, grab a serving of that in a second. Edwin can talk to the baby and stuff, but he can't actually help out much. Hopefully she'll be alright after her feed. Right, these lot need to hustle and make some money, because let's face it, when you've got a baby and your brother's got a child and you all live together, he's on $17 an hour. I mean, come on. Admittedly, she's on 55, but it's not equal. He needs to do something. He's got to pickpocket people, I think. And he can do that. The baby's asleep. Hey, well, there's little Bobby Scott. Little Bobby.
Rabla, Karshi, Stune, Shooks, Torky New.
I know it's got the dad's brown eyes, Travis Scott eyes.
Flina Low,
I thought it would be a girl.
Nima Shorb, Sush, Veil, Horza, Beery Sarzel.
I wonder what color hair it's gonna have.
Shaylee, Miko Biet.
Hers is red, the dad's is blonde. But her brother's is dark, like black hair.
Yikla
black hair. And so
Hello,
is
Yam.
the nephew.
Nopsa. Spo Biff. Yada Boo. Elite.
Asti, Lullaby, Wow, Zemoy, Battle Lenore, Chibi, Jabino, Exuna Bay.
Yo, the boy's inspired. This is a good thing. Because it means that he can go here and do an actual inspired drawing.
Jimla, Yifla, Flinta, Nuvi.
But even if you don't plan to make plants your full-time job, gardening is a far more streamlined and enjoyable pursuit now. Improvements to plant maintenance, harvesting, and selling.
He's there viewing paintings.
Not only that, but bees.
He can go and vent with this woman and talk to her. Okay, and the boy, the idea with the boy was that he's now gonna draw an inspired drawing. That's what he's supposed to do. He's gotta do 2 of those as part of his aspiration thing. Alright, Cindy, the exhausted mom. I mean, she has just given birth. She's actually out of energy. So, before the baby wakes up again, go get some sleep. I think they're all off work today, I'd a guess. Yeah, he's got 3 days off. So he obviously doesn't work too much. in that time he could potentially get some girls pregnant. Like he could go and impregnate or try and impregnate the whole
Bank of Flish.
the whole area.
Kudos.
He definitely doesn't want to say goodbye unless he has to.
Nikos Yaflob. Kitsuni Julurba.
The idea is he's gonna ask if she's single.
Glamula.
True Bay Imta.
Yabo.
Ibabna.
Oh, you drift.
Ubarak Way.
Hey.
Yumba.
Yaba
What's
thanks.
her surname? Watson. I think she might be married.
No zoom.
Oh, Sparkz.
This might go really wrong. Malcolm Lang grabs a teen. Suppose it's useful to say hello to a land grab because they are
Loki
powerful
are.
family.
Yeah.
Uh-oh, he got shut down.
Oh, yay!
So.
Oh dear.
Himba-woo!
You might need to apologize for that one, but
Oh, Lee Baker's are.
Oh, too bad.
he might be evil too, this guy, so he can discuss evil plans with Malcolm.
Crips and dogs.
Jack!
Yabba.
Ship Torb.
Oh, the sun's listening as well. Oh dear. Put an inventory. Does that say it's worth a $5? £2. Oh, bless him.
Ooh.
Trail warped a low
If you don't teach your son the evil
Handle.
plans, then his
She
son
must
will
say
go and do it.
Rebo. Goichi Derbna.
Uh-huh.
Snow also provides the opportunity to do snowy things like making snow angels, having
Shini!
fights, and building
Manzu.
now called snow pals.
Brimble Situba. Huh? Kofa? Huh?
Seems to Belfin.
There you go, you can draw a
Taringa.
vehicle.
In a prep. So bad.
Right, I need to go on to another household, people. I've done this one all night.
Kiara Balansif. Spotted.
She's asleep.
Nisa
Lucky thing.
Faba. Tomono Pas. Sensibi Kiniku. Swarspa. Kisara.
It's a thing in each season, and the rinks will pop up in certain areas, or you can straight up buy
Okay, he's about to insult Talia. He shouldn't really do that.
anytime. Unfortunately, you cannot skate on the frozen over lakes and ponds, and pools stay liquid no matter what. But truthfully, I'd be surprised if it went that far.
He could ask Summer on a date. The only thing is, his mood is really crap because he hasn't had any fun and he's hungry. So maybe a date with a...
Decorate any time of the year as well, but winter packs
Oh, fuck it, actually. A date with...
all the rest of the new buy mode items to culminate in a couple hundred new objects overall. And yes, 4 of those are
Date with Summer might do him some
Oh,
good.
Tofu. Beno.
even though there were already a bunch of holiday items added to the set.
There's only one person he could ask, and it's Summer.
Noosh. Finnegrau.
He's really annoying Talia.
Oh,
They're not
been.
close, as close no more at all.
Nondescript bins of decorations to rummage through. That's a nice touch. This bin will automatically place
What's he doing now? He's off the view. Well, did Talia say she'd go on a date? I thought they'd go somewhere if they were going on a date.
Himba-woo!
Oh no, not more conversation.
Just a norb.
Chat with Talia. Offensive
Valgranu.
conversation, that's not
Fonje.
good.
Huh.
Oh, Zagu.
Santa outfits, I assume. Just be sure he wraps his candy cane, because otherwise you end up with a winter baby that may have weird wintry powers, or even twins. And in that case, you may as well enlist the help of an alien
Yumba!
scarecrow. Yeah, this game just gets friggin' weird. Finally, there's the New Year's holiday at the end of winter. This is pretty self-explanatory. State a resolution, make toasts to friends and family, and watch as the clock counts down to midnight on TV.
Good job I had like 48 hours of sleep or something the other day. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't be awake this long. Oh, she's a teenager, damn it. I'm looking for someone for this guy. Can't tell the difference between teenagers and adults sometimes in this game. Same way you can't in real life, to be quite honest. You really can't. There's some people who say they're like 16, 17 and they look 25, 26, maybe even 30. So they dress like they are, and it's just, yeah. I agree with lads who say how they supposed to know girls' ages if they lie to them especially, or anything like it. Instead this guy, instead of a date, he's here on his day off with his son. Which is all cool and that. His son's doing really well and everything. They're so tight, but...
Wamba boy, Yambalala.
I think the son was winning the chess match. Give yourself a pep talk. Okay. Practice storytelling, freshen up. Plan an outfit. Why doesn't he do that? Plan an outfit and then go out. Go out and eat. Considering he wants fun and food. It makes sense. We gotta get an expansion pack, man. It's just... I think it'll be fun. It's gotta be better than me spending money on Narcos, Cartel Wars. You know, like mobile, iPad, tablet.
Ooh.
Huh. Oh my god, I'm second in the challenge. That sucks because someone else is way higher. Right, I have gold left here on my game here, peeps. Just making my RPG soldiers a little bit more lethal. As you do. And my squad can. One sec, peeps. Okay, right, so we're planning an outfit. If we're into basically go on a date, how do we plan an outfit exactly? We just click here and, okay, full body. Jumpsuits, dresses, sets, outerwear, costumes, robe, lingerie, aprons. He's a bloke. Did they realize this? Jackets, t-shirts, sweaters. Damn, the tank tops are a little bit, I guess, doesn't really, he can't pull it off. His body shape, there's something wrong with it. He really does have a different body shape. Something is in the middle of his stomach, it's just different. Button-ups. He could wear a shirt, I guess. He's a criminal, so that's like Jay Huntington style. The green looks nice on him though. Yeah, that's quite nice. It's like a Dr. Evil suits his criminal ways. If only have like secondary outfits. If I change it, I'm worried I won't be able to get stuff back. Tattoos? Okay. Man, we need more tattoos. We need something devilish, really. A criminal, I think, would maybe go for that. As long as it doesn't have like an anchor there. As long as that on the front doesn't have a love heart in it. Which it looks like it does. Yeah, that's pretty cool. What? You can only have one. That's pretty cool. And white. It could be like a gang tattoo, a bunch of criminals could all get it. But instead I think, is that the original one you wanted? Nope. That is.
Huh.
Nah, I'll go for it. It's pretty cool, but I don't know if he's got like too many tattoos right now. This is yeah, it's a bit more, I don't know, he looks a tiny bit more rough and ready. sort of. There should be more tattoos to go through, but for accessories, I don't think you should wear shades or anything. Yeah, it'll do.
Yoga.
Nothing quite like watching my virtual self exact actions of my actual self. Like turning down a friend's offer to hang out so
He wants to research workout tips. This boy's all about working out. You got the baby asleep, Bobby Scott. You got Edwin there playing chess with Talia, who he's quite good friends with. This guy needs fun and food. See you guys in the next one. I might just play this on my own like I probably should.